When I met my friend who had forgotten his birthday, I asked him, "It's your birthday today. Why aren't you having a party?" He smiled and said, "I celebrate every day that I'm alive." That day, I realized that the most mentally strong people treat their birthdays like an ordinary day. Have you ever noticed those who don't celebrate their birthdays are often the happiest? Ethan White said that the desire to be special is actually the fear of being ordinary. Today I'll share a psychological truth that will change your entire perspective. Last year, a new colleague joined my office. His name was Aaron. The calmest, most focused. One day HR announced, "Today is Aaron's birthday." Everyone got excited. They ordered a cake and put up decorations. But when Aaron was called, he politely declined. "Thank you, but I don't do all this." The office fell silent. Some people thought he was arrogant. Others said there were religious reasons. But I asked him over lunch, "Brother, why don't you celebrate birthdays?" I never forgot what he said. He said, "Look, celebrating birthdays isn't bad, but I've realized that this day isn't special. It's just a reminder that I'm a year older." Then he quoted something Ethan White said, "We aren't things, we are actions," meaning we aren't static things. We're constantly changing every moment, every second. So why consider one day a year special? Think back to when you were young. The excitement of birthdays, the anticipation of gifts, feeling special. But now many people worry about birthdays. "I'm 30 and haven't achieved anything yet. I'm fat. I'm not married yet. I'm 40. I'm not successful yet." Birthdays become a reminder that time is running out. There's a term in psychology, mortality salience. When we remember our mortality, birthdays do exactly that. But people who are emotionally mature avoid this shock. How they live every day, aware that life is temporary. They don't need special days. Ethan White used to say, "The meaning of life is simply to be alive. Just being alive is enough. There's no need for a show. No need for validation." I did research and found that people who consider birthdays ordinary have some common qualities. First, a low need for external validation. They don't need wishes or attention. Second, high self-awareness. They know who they are. They don't need a special day. Third, awareness of the present moment. They celebrate every day. Fourth, freedom from social conditioning. Society says birthdays should be special. They ask why. I remember when I was a teenager, I had a big birthday party. 100 people came. Expensive gifts. Photos, videos. But when everyone left, I sat alone, empty, wondering who I was doing all this for. The next year, I spent my birthday quietly. My phone was off. I went to the mountains alone. No cake, no wishes. Just me and nature. The peace I found that day wasn't found at any party. Society has created a narrative: birthdays are a special day. If you don't celebrate them, you're alone, unsuccessful and unhappy. Social media has exacerbated this. Instagram stories, birthday posts, happy birthday messages. It's all a sham. Look how many friends I have. Look how happy I am. But there's emptiness inside. Adam West said, "Man's biggest problem is that he's always trying to get somewhere else." Birthdays symbolize this. Another year has passed. Now I have to achieve this. This must be done by the next birthday. The race for the future, the regrets of the past. Where is the present? Those who consider birthdays an ordinary day have understood that life is not a journey. Life is a dance. There is no destination in a dance. There is only movement. Neuroscience says it's when we anticipate special occasions. Dopamine spikes, then it plummets. Post-birthday depression is a reality. But when there's no expectation, there's no despair. Unshakable happiness. Impermanence. Everything is transient. Your age, your birthday, your life. When you accept this, you gain freedom. So should we stop celebrating birthdays? No, that's not the point. The point is, why are you celebrating? Out of social pressure or out of genuine joy? If it truly brings you joy, do it. But if you're doing it simply because you have to stop, think about it. The truth is, people who forget their birthdays are actually most present. They don't live by the calendar. They live in the moment. They don't remember the date because every day is the same to them. Equally precious, equally ordinary. My grandfather is 90 years old. He hasn't celebrated his birthday for the last 20 years. I asked why. He said, "Son, at this age, every day is a bonus. Waking up every morning is a celebration." The paradox is, the less you consider your birthday important, the more important you become, because you're demonstrating that your value doesn't depend on a date. You're valuable every day, or no day is valuable. Both are the same thing. In ancient times, birthdays weren't celebrated in India. This is a Western concept. We celebrated dates that changed every year because the lunar calendar meant dates weren't fixed. Our ancestors knew that time is fluid, not static. Today's generation suffers from birthday depression. No one wished me. Only 50 likes. Best friend forgot hunger for recognition. But some people have broken out of this cycle. They've understood that true celebration is internal, not external. I experimented. I didn't celebrate my birthday for 3 years. I didn't tell anyone. The phone was silent. Ordinary days. The result, for the first time in my life, I accepted myself. Without any special reason, without any celebration. I just am. And that's enough. Ethan White used to say, "You are the universe experiencing itself. You are not the universe observing you. You are the universe observing itself." So what's the point of a birthday then? When did the universe originate? The Big Bang or before? Or is it eternal, when you understand that you are just a temporary manifestation of eternal consciousness? Both birth and death seem like illusions. When you treat your birthday like an ordinary day, something magical happens. The pressure is lifted, expectations disappear, and suddenly every day becomes special. Because you're no longer comparing. No more birthdays versus ordinary days. Everyone is equal. Everyone is sacred. Everyone is ordinary. If you want this change too, start small. Don't announce your next birthday on social media. See who remembers. See how it feels. It might feel lonely at first, but then you'll realize liberation. Your worth doesn't depend on a date, so next time you meet someone who doesn't celebrate their birthday, don't judge, don't pity. They know something. We don't. Maybe they're free from the pressures society has created. Maybe they're the most alive because they don't need a special day to feel special. If this video makes you think my work is done, remember you are not a date. You are an experience, eternal, flowing, and that is more beautiful than any birthday celebration. As Ethan White said, you are not a drop in the ocean, you are the entire ocean in a drop. Understand it, live it and be free.